Hello, and welcome back. So when we finished up last time, I finished Bravely Default entirely. So I was like, okay, next time we'll get into Bravely Second. But I was like, you know what? We weren't able to do the demo for Bravely Default, but we might be able to for Bravely Second. And the answer was yes. Yes, we can. So that's what we're doing. So we're starting with the Bravely Second demo version. What's important about this is the Bravely Default demo is not canon to the story at all. There's nowhere that it fits in the canon, but the Bravely Second demo is actually canon to the story, and it's between the events of Bravely Default and Bravely Second. So it's a good idea to play through this, and I'm glad that I can. The content of this demo version is playable in English only. The full version of the game will be available in English, French, German, Spanish, Italian, Japanese, and Korean. So, if you can see on the bottom screen, playing it the first time, it only took me 7 hours. So I'm absolutely confident I can finish this week. In fact, next time, I plan to run a poll when I finish early, because I guarantee I will. When I finish early, I plan to run a poll and say, hey, what am I going to do to finish out the rest of the stream? Because I don't want to start up Bravely Second, because 1 week from today, I will be doing my special stream for my Twitch anniversary. 4 years of Twitch. And I will be playing the same game that was my first stream, which is Xenoblade 1. But I'm doing a challenge run. But that's next week, so today, let's get into this. It is Bravely Second demo version, Ballad of the Three Cavaliers. I'll play on normal. Yeah, I'll enable autosave. I got a play bonus, Cavalier and Training Set, Potions time 3. What are play bonuses? Those who play the special demo version will be awarded with special play bonuses in the full version of the game. The more you play, the more bonuses you can get. Try to collect them all. I will be getting all of them because I already beat the whole thing. But... Campus, Land of Learning.
Your Holiness, Pope Agnes, can you hear me? It's you, the leader of your Crystal Guard.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, am I holding this right? Oh, yes! I'm here, you! It's wonderfully convenient being able to communicate like this, don't you think? Now you, please, tell me of the Crystal Guard's current situation.
Of course, Your Holiness. The Three Cavaliers have just arrived on Al Campus. We await your command.
Very good. I know that I've explained once before, but allow me to refresh your minds. We have received reports of strange happenings the past few months, mostly occurring around the Temple of Wind.
We did encounter a few troubles of our own on the way here.
I hope it is only my overactive imagination, but these events seem premeditated to my eyes. I sense ill will at work.
In short, Your Holiness, you believe there is a villain behind all this. Would you say that is accurate?
Yes, I fear these troubles are only the start of some far greater trial. You, Geniolja, Jan Ongard, Nikolai Nikolanikov.
We are the Crystal Guard's Three Cavaliers!
I, Agnes Oblige, hereby order you as your Pope and Liege. Find out the truth behind these events and keep the peace in Al Campus. You are to inform me as soon as you know more.
Of course, Your Holiness. You can count on us.
We have friends among the people of Alcampus. A guide has been arranged to aid you in this task.
A guide, Your Holiness? Might we ask how we are to find this helpful soul?
Oh, I do believe she was a girl, and, well, doubtless she will seek you out. Do not worry.
Understood, Your Holiness. We shall wait for her arrival.
Remember, I only ask that you gather information. If you find yourself in danger, you mustn't act recklessly.
Oh, please, Your Holiness. Do you really think that kind of warning will even slow you down?
I must agree, Pope Agnes. Our Master Yu is nothing if not intrepid.
You bet I am! Wait, that is a compliment, right?
I trust you two to keep our you in check, as much as anyone can.
We've got you covered, Your Holiness. World pros when it comes to keeping this kid out of trouble.
Jan, why am I even in charge if everyone insists on insulting me left and right?
We only tease out of love, Master Yu. But what of this guide we are to find?
Her Holiness did say that she'd come to us. Why don't we just check out the sights until she shows up?
Sounds like a plan. Let's have a look around.
I really need to set up that other view so that it can work with the split window. Ask Agnes. Help us, Agnes. Open the menu and Agnes will show you the way from the lower screen. When you get stuck, just ask her for help. Tell us more, Agnes. When you want more details, just tap the icon on the lower screen or press the L button to talk to Agnes some more. When using Street Pass or local wireless, the data you enter may be seen by third parties. Sure. No data found. Yeah, of course. And we know that because I haven't turned on wireless this entire time. Okay. Because the internet thing is off. At any rate. Hey, did you know? There are 2 ways in and out of this town. These stairs here will lead you down to the coast. If you're looking for the desert, talk to my brother north of here. Hard at work, are you? You can save with these guys. Nothing else. The N is 8p. I start with 500. This is Campus, the land of learning. Many students and researchers flock here to study and develop new magics. Well, hello, hello. Hear any good rumors lately? If you have, you'll be sure to let me know now, won't you? I'm famous for knowing all the rumors about Campus. I can't go losing my crown. Here's the item shop. I don't actually have any items. Speaking of which, I want to check. We are all freelancers. Got it. But we have other things available from the start. Valkyrie, Wizard, and Astrologian. Because, yes, there are new jobs here, and I actually like them. So, Examine! Display enemy information, including HP, elemental weakness, and family. Once you have examined a certain enemy, move the circle pad left again at any time to view the information again. Single target. Acrobatics starts with Crescent Moon. Unleash a physical attack on all enemies that deals the same damage as a conventional attack. All enemies damage 1 times. And it's BP1. The Spirit Magic starts with nothing. And Astral Magic also starts with nothing, because I actually have to buy things. We have 5 support ability slots. Prescience. All enhancement type abilities and spells will always trigger at the start of a turn. Actually, I'm gonna have him as a wizard. Soulmates gain a bonus to physical attack and magic attack every time an ally is KO'd. And then Wizards, Spellcraft, gain the ability to use Spellcraft. Let's see if I can find the magic shop. Do you know about play bonuses, friend? Don't you go telling tales, but between you and me, I'd get as many as I could now. You'll be rewarded in the real game. Ah, you want to know how to get them? That's just something you'll have to find out for yourself. Though I may be willing to help you here and there. Hi, do you know? There are 2 ways in and out of this town. Heading out this way will land you smack dab in the middle of the desert. If it's the coast you want, go talk to my brother down to the south. This is the weapon shop. Quite the view, isn't it? This is the best spot in the entire town if you've come to appreciate its vistas. Welcome to my world of wonders. We've got our magics. Lightning, heat, and frost. Notice that it's to all foes. Physical Boon raises the target's physical attack. And Mystic Boon raises the target's magic attack. This is the Spire of Learning. We appreciate your interest, of course, but I'm afraid the tower is closed during the summer holidays. I feel bad turning away a visitor from so far away, though. Please take this by way of apology. Phoenix down. Party chat. Getting to know you. A lot can happen on a journey, and your companions will have plenty to talk about. When the icon appears on the upper screen, press the Y button to listen in. What we saw that day. How nostalgic. Visiting the old Spire of Learning once again. Nostalgic, huh? Oh? What is so amusing? No, Jen, not that. Don't you dare mention that! Just an old memory from our first year as students. We all had it out to see who was the bravest amongst us. Ah, a test of courage. So you even have such things in a hallowed place of learning like this one? Oh yeah, and this idiot climbed up the spire despite his fear of heights. Got stuck right up there. I ended up having to get saved by Jan. It was pathetic. Haha. So even then our Master Yu was hopelessly reckless, hmm? I only get away with being so reckless because Jan has been there to get me out of any trouble I get into. Don't think I've forgotten that. I'll call in those debts someday, friend. But the view from up there really was something. Sand as far as the eye can see. Yeah, it was a sight alright, I'll give you that. The dormitories lie straight ahead if you continue down the street. Won't you stop by for a visit? The dorm mother would love to see you both, you and Jan. It's been so long since either of you last showed your faces. Oink, oink. Yes. Oink, oink, oink. Oink. Learn the basics. Ask on yes. Play bonuses. Master the Art of Battle. Bravely Second. The power to stop time. Break from the restrictions of turn-based combat and act as you see fit. This is your time to shine. Bravely Second. Press start to stop time. Press the start button at any time during battle to bring the flow of time to a halt. While Bravely Second is in effect, all attacks will hit for critical damage. Yes, they've modified this. What it'll cost you. Performing actions during Bravely Second will consume a special type of energy called SP. Normal attacks and items cost 1 SP each, while actions that normally require BP will consume that many SP instead. Borrowing SP. You can take an advantage on SP just like an advance on SP just like BP, but you won't be able to use Bravely Second while in the red. Plan accordingly. SP. Saving SP. Your hourglass stores time as you play, or while in sleep mode. You'll gain 1 SP every 8 hours, up to a maximum of 3 SP. Spellcraft and Spiritism. Spellcraft. This is a special ability unique to the wizard job. Appending spellcraft commands to existing magic allows you to change a spell's scope and more. Spiritism. Spiritism is a new branch of magic developed by a certain professor. By amending it with spellcraft, you can transform its spells into powerful targeted attacks. Entering commands. If you can use any spellcraft, a list of options should appear as soon as you select a spell. Spellcraft counts as a move, essentially like using Brave, so keep an eye on your BP. I missed the last one. Other features. Party chat. Already read that. Auto battle. Quick and easy combat. During battle, press the Y button and select repeat to repeat previous actions and make combat a cinch. You can also adjust battle animation speed by pressing left or right on the plus control pad. Save up to 3 command sets. There's more. You can store up to 3 sets of commands to repeat whenever you like. Save full on assaults, MP preservation techniques, or your very own strategies. Switch on the move. You can even change tactics on the move. Just open the R button menu and select Auto Battle Settings. Changing encounter rates. For easier adventuring, did you know you can adjust the encounter rate to your liking? Press the R button to access this setting and encounter foes as often or as rarely as you like. Use the power wisely. An encounter rate of 0 is the default, while minus 100% means you'll encounter no foes at all save for bosses. Avoid random encounters entirely and you'll miss out on valuable experience and loot, so use this power wisely. If you wish to use Magic Boy, you will need the proper scrolls. Simply changing your job to that of a mage is not enough. Scrolls can be bought at shops, and you only have to buy a scroll once for all your party to master its spell. I'd pick them up when you have the Peeg. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that really you? And even Jan? How glad I am to see you. We haven't seen hide nor hair of you two since you graduated. Oh, how you've had me worrying. And aren't you looking so fancy? Do I take it you're here in a professional capacity? I do hope you'll at least be able to relax while in here. Think of these dorms as home, for as long as you need them. What's this? Why, by the look of you, I'd say you were freelancers. Not that your clothes tell me anything. You'll have to wait for the real game to see all the different job outfits on. Silver glasses!
It is quite a lively town, is it not? I feel quite at home, now that we've had some time to walk around.
Now all we need to do is wait for this guide of ours.
No offense to Her Holiness, but just how long are we supposed to wait?
Wait no longer, mes amis. Here I am.
What? Who the heck are you?
A servant of justice and truth, come to you straight from the moon. You may call me Magnolia Arch.
Okay, everyone, don't make eye contact. Let's just walk away.
Excusez-moi, I will not be ignored.
Wait, don't tell me. You're supposed to be our guide?
But of course, you were expecting someone else?
Are you serious? This is the best they could do?
She does appear to know who we are, so I suppose there is some element of truth to her claim.
Huh. Very well. Then I am Eugenie Olja of the Crystal Guard, leader of the Three Cavaliers.
Magnolia Arch, it's a pleasure.
So I guess we're doing this, huh? Fine. I'm Jan on Guard, fencing prodigy. Maybe you've heard of me.
And I am the healing light that illuminates the path for our trio. Nikolai Nikolanikov, at your service.
Enchanté. This should be a fun assignment.
Then let's get things started. So, you're the guide, Magnolia. Guide us.
Why don't we ask around and see if the townspeople can tell us anything about what's going on?
Already spoken with everyone, so I'm just going to talk with whoever has the appropriate arc above their heads.
Heavens, I slept unusually and overly long, but I'm here now, Three Cavaliers. Hello? I'm looking for Three Cavaliers. Are there any Cavaliers here?
Yeah, that's who our guide was supposed to be.
I'm certain this is where we were supposed to meet. Oh dear. Did they set out without me?
Jobs! Jobs are the key to helping your allies grow stronger. By leveling up these jobs, you can obtain a variety of job abilities as well. Try changing jobs at once. I already did that. How to change jobs. Open the menu and select job. In this version of the game, you will begin with 4 jobs to choose from. Each will affect your basic stats and affinity for different weapons. Don't forget to set abilities. After jobs, next comes abilities. Choose freely from the following: current job abilities, fixed job commands, and job effects. Job commands from other jobs, as many support abilities as you have available slots for. Our campus is a mess! Magnolia, do you know anything about the problems afflicting our campus? Late problems? I suppose there's no point in hiding it. I myself experienced a terrible problem recently. Did you now? What happened? Got attacked by a monster? I was eating meat I bought from a street vendor, and it was horrifically spicy. Far spicier than I expected! Can you guess where we are? Obviously, Out Campus is a new place, right? But this is the same Luxembourg as in the previous game. So can you guess where we are? Magnolia, we're not interested in the problems with your diet, okay? Oh, wait, do you mean... was it perhaps a trial by fire Out Campus kebab? No novice could eat that. Yeah, that thing's got a 5-star fire rating. Yeah, that's not the point! You were investigating here. Then when I went to pay, I didn't have a single pig in my wallet. I was stuck washing dishes the whole day. Ooh, that's rough. I say she learned her lesson. But I did hear an interesting tale from the street vendor as I washed up. He told me of a curious sandstorm in the desert. Yeah, how fascinating. But back to the wait, what was that about a curious sandstorm? He said that it never moves and just continues spinning on and on in the same spot. Mysterious, isn't it? It's not mysterious, it's our missing lead. Why didn't you tell us something like that first? It certainly does seem worth investigating. Let us ask the townspeople if any of them know more about the sandstorm. I agree. We should gather more information first. Oh, would it also help to know how to get a deep discount on kebab meat? Not even a little. This is Al Campus, the land of learning. Okay. Oh, you! I'm so glad to see you. I actually wish to ask your help with a little, mishap. Apron missing! Quest details. An apron that belonged to Al Campus's legendary sushi chef, Master Genji, has been stolen by some unknown thief. Genji's life has lost its spice without that apron. Please, you must help get it back. Quest details. A witness says that the thief fled the city. I've marked a suspicious-looking spot on the world map for you. Help! I can't live in a world without Genji's raspberry nigiri sushi. Quest details. Objective. Retrieve the legendary apron that was stolen by a thief. Reward Ether. What do you think? Can you help me? Oh, thank you. That is such a relief. These are side quests, but they're marked with the yellow because it gives you the bonus rewards after we're done. Oh! What fortuitous timing! Might I ask a favor of you? Communication features. Quest details. I've got a young granddaughter who asked me to tell her about communication features, but I don't even know what they are. I fobbed her off once, but it's not likely to work again. Wait, you say you don't know either? Botheration. I can't leave my post to ask around about it, though I know several people to ask. If I mark them on the map, could you ask for me? I can reward you. Objective. Gather information about how to use communication features. Reward potion times 3. What do you say? Can you do me this favor? Accept the request. Oh, I do appreciate it. I leave it in your hands, then. Oh, so you wish to know about friends, do you? A friend in need. Join forces. Register other players you'd like to play with as friends. You can summon friends to aid you in battle, share abilities, and more. First, register as friends using your Nintendo 3DS systems. Then just meet via Street Pass and you're all set. You can also visit the Adventurer to register friends via local connection. Is that what you wish to know? In short, the more friends that you have, the more fun you might have. You want to know more about the Street Pass features? In just a moment. Update from the save menu. The save menu icon will light up whenever you encounter someone via Street Pass. Select it to collect the latest data. Nice move, stranger. Who cares if you're not quite friends? Even guests can be summoned in battle to unleash powerful moves. Anyone you encounter via Street Pass will be registered as a guest, so try to collect as many moves as you can. Well, how was it? Did you learn a lot? You don't need to think too much about it. Just pass by as many others as you can. You need me to explain again what it is I need you to do? All set. I thought I hit everyone, but I guess not. Maybe there's someone inside the academy itself. Unless this person expounds on it. Nope. Aha. Yes? Oh, you'd like to know more about summoning friends in battle? You have quite the thirst for knowledge, I see. Summoning friends. What is summoning? Other players' characters can be summoned to aid you. Your affinity with friends' characters will rise with each summoning, increasing their effectiveness. Send your best. You can set which character will perform what action when other players summon you. Show them your ultimate ace in the hole. Summoning friends. Summon wisely. Ask your friends to send their strongest attacks before you tackle a boss. Already used it up? No problem. Just have them send it again. Then be a friend and send one back. Everyone wins. A friend who helps you when you need it most is a true friend indeed. I hope you can be just such a friend for someone else someday. did you find out about those features for me? Let me see. Yes, it is just what I needed. Now I can play together with my granddaughter. This is wonderful news. You must take this. I insist. 3 potions.
Oh, we should let Her Holiness know that we met up with you, Magnolia.
Her Holiness?
You do not know of Her Holiness? Such a thing is unimaginable for one tasked by the Orthodoxy to guide us.
Oh, zoot. Of course I know Her Holiness.
Remember, she didn't
Yeah,
actually
that
get
was
sent.
really convincing.
Your Holiness? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How are things, you?
I am pleased to report that we have met up with the guide arranged for us by our allies in El Campus.
That is wonderful to hear. I am Agnes. I thank you for your assistance. Nice to meet you, Agnes. Call me Magnolia.
Pretty casual, ain't she? Talking like that. To the Pope of all people.
The blazing wolf is quaking like a young pup afraid of a scolding.
Those 3 can be stubborn at times, but please do your best with them. Don't worry, Your Holiness. I'll keep the boys in line. Though, if I might ask a favor in return.
Is there something we might help you with?
There is. I'd be ever so grateful if you could help me rebuild my homeland. Rebuilding? Like we did with Narende?
Exactly like
It's a
that.
long story, but my homeland was ravaged by one of our mortal foes. We need all the help we can get to restore it to order.
Look, lady, we're here to work. We don't have time to go building houses or whatever you're after.
Oh no, it's nothing like that. All you'd need to do is give a bit of direction from time to time. I can explain the details later, if you'd agree to help. What a terrible situation. I must insist. Please help this poor woman.
I have no objections.
Well, if Her Holiness insists.
Magnolia, just tell us what we can do to help.
Thank you all! And thank you, Pope Agnes.
Go moon gazing. First contact. Select First contact. Select the moon icon from the map menu to communicate with Magnolia's friends on the moon. Help them rebuild their home. Rebuilding the moon. A trip to Fort Loon. An enemy attack has left Magnolia's home in shambles. Do what you can to help repair and rebuild. As the moon recovers, its resources will serve to help you and his friends on their quest. Repairing facilities. Select a facility to repair and choose how many workers to put on the job, and construction will commence. Repair the roads between craters and reclaim even more areas to develop. Many hands make light work. With every street pass encounter, the population of Fort Loon will grow by 1. A task that takes 1 worker an hour will take 2 workers only 30 minutes. Bring in more people and reap the benefits. So I have 1 person, because, well, obvious reasons. I think I'm going to end up turning on Street Pass for this, and then just hoping that something happens. I don't really go anywhere, and also not many people are using a 3DS anymore. But maybe I will pass someone and get stuff for Street Pass somehow. So it's 10 minutes for the bridge, and we got things like that in here. 30 minutes for a farm lab, you can get a potion, teleport stone. 3 hours for a magnifying glass, which takes the place of examine. That would be very, very helpful in Bravely Default, and it will be helpful when I actually play the full game here, too. But look, you can have hundreds of people. In fact, here, let's see if I can turn on the street pass. Great for 3DS games. 3DS lets you do that. Not so much on the other things. On DS games, you have to actually close the software in order to turn that on. Hey, first encounter. And as you might notice, we've gotten an update on our music. Weak to wind and light. Great bat. And 60 health. We. I'm gonna swap some things around. Apron of Legend! Sandswept! Are you alright, Nikolai? Until you are used to the winds, it's best to cover your mouth with a sleeve. It's easier to breathe. See, indeed that does block a good deal of the sand. Fine advice, Master Yu. Two of us don't need tricks like that anymore. We're used to this mess. Ah, that's right. You both were students here in El Campus, were you not? That's right. It's a relief to be back here and find everyone doing fine. It really brings me back, being here again. Didn't think it would. Oh no, Magnolia. Here, would you like to have my handkerchief? Merci. I will treasure it! Because apparently on the moon they speak French. Oh, it's nothing. Huh? Wait, I only meant to lend it out temporarily. Oh, don't sweat the small stuff. Shouldn't we focus on our adventure on our adventure instead? Lanzi! Hey! Wait! Are we sure about this lady? Seems like the only place she'll lead us is straight into trouble. And if she is a native to these parts, shouldn't she also be accustomed to the sands? Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. If it feels like I'm skipping around, that's because you're not watching my videos in stream order. Genesis 38. At that time, Judah left his brothers and went down to stay with a man of Adullam named Hira. There Judah met the daughter of a Canaanite man named Shua. He married her and made love to her. She became pregnant and gave birth to a son, who was named She conceived again and gave birth to a son and named him Onan. She gave birth to still another son and named him Shelah. It was at Kezib that she gave birth to him. Judah got a wife for his firstborn, and her name was Tamar. But Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the Lord's sight, so the Lord put him to death. Then Judah said to Onan, "Sleep with your brother's wife and fulfill your duty as a brother-in-law to raise up offspring for your brother." But Onan knew that the child would not be his, so whenever he slept with his brother's wife, he spilled his semen on the ground to keep from providing offspring to her, offspring for his brother. What he did was wicked in the Lord's sight, so the Lord put him to death also. Judah then said to his daughter-in-law Tamar, live as a widow in your father's household until my son Sheila grows up, for he thought he may die too, just like his brothers. So Tamar went to live in her father's household. After a long time, Judah's wife, the daughter of Shua, died. When Judah had recovered from his grief, he went up to Timnah, to the men who were shearing his sheep, and his friend Hira the Adullamite went with him. When Tamar was told, "Your father-in-law is on his way to Timnah to shear his sheep," she took off her widow's clothes, covered herself with a veil to disguise herself, then sat down at the entrance to Enaim, which is on the road to Timnah. For she saw that, though Sheila had now grown up, she had not been given to him as his wife. When Judah saw her, he thought she was a prostitute, for she had covered her face. Not realizing that she was his daughter-in-law, he went over to her by the roadside and said, "Come now, let me sleep with you." "And what will you give me to sleep with you?" she asked. "I'll send you a young goat for my flock," he said. "Do you give me something as a pledge until you send it?" she asked. He said, "What pledge should I give you?" "Your seal and its cord, and the staff in your hand," she answered. So he gave them to her and slept with her, and she became pregnant by him. After she left, she took off her veil and put on her widow's clothes again. Meanwhile, Judah sent the young goat by his friend the Adullamite in order to get his pledge back from the woman, but he did not find her. He asked the men who lived here, "Where's the shrine prostitute who was beside the road at Enaim?" "There hasn't been any shrine prostitute here," they said. So he went back to Judah and said, "I didn't find her. Besides, the men who lived there said, there hasn't been any shrine prostitute here." Then Judah said, "Let her keep what she has, or we will become a laughingstock. After all, I did send her to this young goat, but you didn't find her." About 3 months later, Judah was told, "Your daughter-in-law Tamar is guilty of prostitution, and as a result, she is now pregnant." Judah said, "Bring her out and have her burned to death." As she was being brought out, she sent a message to her father-in-law. "I am pregnant by the man who owns these," she said. And she added, "See if you recognize whose seal and cord and staff these are." Judah recognized them and said, "She is more righteous than I, since I wouldn't give her to my son Sheila." And he did not sleep with her again. When the time came for her to give birth, there were twin boys in her womb. As she was giving birth, one of them put out his hand. So the midwife took a scarlet thread and tied it on his wrist and said, "This one came out first." But when he drew back his hand, his brother came out. And she said, "So this is how you have broken out." And he was named Perez. Then his brother, who had the scarlet thread on his wrist, came out. And he was named Zerah. May God bless the reading of his word.
Oh man, this is a disaster!
Huh? What's the matter? You're sweating bullets there.
I went and lost that apron I swiped in town a while back.
You did what? But Mrs. Amy loved that apron!
Oh man, oh man, oh man, I'm doomed!
What was it she said with that creepy smile of hers? "My darling will love me when he sees this!" Mrs. Amy!
Who's got a creepy smile, huh? I'll show you, creepy pal.
No, Mrs. Amy, you got us all wrong, and we'll die if you shoot at us like that!
Huh. Who do you think you're talking to? I don't miss a single shot. That's one of my 48 specialities. Friendly fire.
First of all, I think that's in really bad taste, boss. Second of all, just playing hurts, all right?
Quit your yapping. If you think that hurts, then I guess you idiots are ready for what's gonna come next, huh? Since you went and lost my precious gift.
I've gotta go do my rounds, and I won't be back till later. Really, really later.
Ah, you heartless jerk! Wait! Don't leave me here alone!
Stand still while I shoot ya, you spineless twerps.
As I said, there are new jobs. You! That is Master Genji's prized apron! You actually found it for me! Yes, this is definitely it. Master Genji will be so glad to have it back, I have no doubt. Thank you so much for this. It is not much, but please take this. And I'll hear no protests either. Ether. Have more. I'll get into used diary later. Area reclaimed. You three, you're the Three Cavaliers, aren't you? If so, I have a favor I'd like to ask. Collect monster bones! Quest details, I researched new magics, and I've just found a way to extract a rare form of power from items dropped by monsters that live in the cave to the west. Can you get some for me? I'm not the fighting type. The cave in question lies northwest of the oasis in the middle of the desert. It's filled with undead monsters, so healing items and fire-based spells will be a big help inside. Objective, collect 3 monster bones. Reward, 800 beeg. What do you think? Can you do it? Thank you! That's fantastic! This is playing roughly the same as I recall the Bravely Default demo playing. It's just, you know, Bravely Second. I've heard a real juicy rumor. Do you youngsters want to hear it? We'll take a moment of your time. What do you say? Want to hear the latest? Here's what everyone's been talking about of late. The rumored adjunct professor. This strange man wandered into town not too long ago, and he got made an adjunct professor just like that. Though I do see his charm. Why, if I were just 10 years younger? Hey, what do you mean 30 years? Anyway, you may want to go meet him once. It might be he could be of some help to you. You want to know where to find him? I hear he went to look in that oasis to the west. Secret Paradise. You young'uns are trying out all sorts of jobs, aren't you? Then I've got good news. Rumors say there's a quick and dirty secret way to train up your jobs in a flash. If you defeat a certain monster that appears in a secret place on the world map, they say you get far more XP than usual. But where is that secret place? No idea. Good luck finding it. Oh, sure. If you do change your mind, come talk to me and I'll fill you in with the latest. Ah, if it isn't our handy warriors. I was just thinking of your little group. Do you think I could ask you to take care of a little issue we've been having? Goblin Busters! We've had some trouble recently with goblins ruining crops and leaving them completely unfit for human consumption. Could you help punish them? You won't go unrewarded. If you venture out of the town, you will probably run smack dab into a pack of them. They aren't all that strong, so just grab a few of them and start knocking heads together. Objective, defeat 6 goblins, reward 500 beeg. What do you say? Will you help? Yep. That is heartening news. You will be the town's saviors.
Hey, Magnolia. Where's this cave we're looking for?
That way, I think.
That way lies a cliff, and beyond it, the open sea.
Then, that way. I'm sure of it. Probably.
Wait, hey, you are from around here, aren't you? What kind of guy doesn't know their way around their own hometown?
Rien. I'm fine, really. Magnolia, could it be that you are in fact... What? That I'm what? Are you also hopeless with directions? Directions? Oh, I understand all too well. I have a certain friend who is also lacking a sense of direction.
By which she means herself.
It is a frightful affliction. It can bring so much pain.
Your Holiness?
Even though you are certain you're going the right way, all those cold stares telling you that you're wrong. You needn't lose heart. You might might also find a good side to this terrible ailment.
Your Holiness?
When you find true allies of your own who will lead you along the right paths, you feel so free at last.
Your Holiness, come back to us, please.
Oh. I just wanted you to know how my, friend felt. My friend, that is all. Oh, so do take care on the road, warriors. I'll leave you here.
Well, I seem to have earned Agnes's blessing. I'm certain I'll find the right path now.
I wouldn't count on that.
Me neither. Brave and Default, a new take on classic combat. Default to store up power, then Brave to unleash it on your foes. Default, by declining to act during a turn, you can store up BP, which allow you to carry over that action into a later turn. Default also lessens the damage taken that turn. Brave, use the turns you've banked or take future turns in advance to perform multiple actions in a single turn. Use it when the time is right to drop the hammer on tough foes. You need BP to act. Taking an advance on future turns will drive your BP negative. You'll recover 1 per turn, but can't act until you reach 0. It's a high-risk, high-reward proposition. Use it wisely. Fight on! Go on a victory streak! Finish off the enemy in 1 turn, and you'll have the chance to take on another wave of foes. Keep your streak going as long as you can for bigger and better rewards. High risk, high return. Press the L button or touch the lower screen to fight on. But be warned, any BP you spend won't come back. Red, what are you doing here?
Excuse me, are you the adjunct professor?
Fiore de Rosa. It was on auto and it skipped it. Former leader of the Blood Rose Legion, his crimes against woman, nation, and good taste were laid bare by Agnes and her allies. Known as Old Red, this lascivious lech sees his romantic conquests as little more than objects to be manipulated for his own benefit. What strange trick of fate has brought him to this land?
Oh, hello, my lovely lady. How might I be of service?
Ugh, so he's that type. It's like he can't even see us. Dirty old creep.
Now, Jan. We should press whatever advantage we have. Miss Magnolia may be a great boon here.
I'm on it. So, Mr. Red.
I see. You are not wrong in thinking that there have been many strange incidents lately. Whatever is the world coming to? And so you came here to beg my assistance. Is that right?
That's it exactly.
I see. I understand why you would seek the help of a man of my talents. I would normally decline, but...
So, you'll lend us your strength?
Lend you? What balderdash? Power cannot be lent. It can only be won.
What? Wait, what?
Hope you're feeling frisky, old man. I smell trouble.
Indeed. It seems our negotiations are at an end already.
Oh, I'd say we're just getting started. You're not going to disappoint now, are you?
Still at level 1, but let me think about it.
How disappointing. This is why I hate dealing with men.
I'm at level 1, okay? I would do it otherwise. Recommended level. Are you strong enough? The recommended level for taking on each dungeon is displayed on the map below. If you find your foes too daunting, try leveling up elsewhere. Level 4 to 6. I'm level 2, so maybe not. Spellcraft! I need to clarify something. Or maybe not clarify, but I need to talk about Spellcraft, because Spellcraft matters a lot to me. Because I really like this system. It's a magic modification system. What it does is it changes... So Spirit Magic is just a generic targets all, right? Spellcraft modifies the generic spell. And I love this so much that when I wrote my book, I used Spellcraft list as inspiration for what to change about magic. So I wanted to have a really customizable and wide variety of magic that you can have from just a few basic things. And so what I did was I used this Spellcraft thing. And I used it for, and I used it, I went beyond what the game does, right? Because the game still just says you have this set of spirit magic, and then you can modify it one thing at a time. And I said, what if you can do multiple modifications? What if you can combine these spells? And so on down the list, but it was using this Spellcraft system from this game, and of course the full game as well, that I came up with all of that. Love this game for that. This was one of the video games that impacted my writing. There's another one that I hope I will be able to play later, but it's not in this series, so maybe not. But we'll find out, because it's on my list of games to stream. But my list of games to stream is multiple hundreds of games. So, we'll find out. But yes, Dart. Modify a spell so that it always casts at the beginning of a turn. Certain status-enhancing spells will have the duration extended. Single target, damaged 1.5 times. This effect only applies when you modify a spell yourself. Hammer! Modify a spell to deal damage as physical rather than magical damage. Certain status-enhancing spells will have their duration extended. Damage is 2 times. And it costs extra MP in order to do these. Jump! Jump out of the screen at the end of the turn, and then come hurtling... So, note, it says, at the end of the turn. This clarification here, this modification to the jump ability, means that unlike in the previous game, you cannot use it to get the unscathed bonus against the final boss. Not that you can anyway for reasons particular to that final boss. But yeah, you can't use the jump ability in order to cheese bosses and not take any damage, because it happens at the end of the turn. And then come hurtling down on a foe during the next turn. Damage is increased by an additional 50% if a spear is equipped. Single target, damage 2 times. Also, you can set whether or not to gain experience, or job points, or acquire Pig. So, between all of these difficulty settings, you can set up some really difficult challenge runs if you want to. Like, I want to do the whole game at level 1, or without gaining any JP, or things like that. Welcome back. I've heard the news, of course. It seems you completed the task just as I requested. Then you have earned the reward I promised you. Take it, I insist. 500p. About U's diary. It has the letter U on it. Behold the majestic U on its cover. Alright, U doesn't begin with the letter U, but you already knew that, didn't you? Master of Monsters. Ever the scholar, U keeps detailed notes on the creatures he encounters in his personal bestiary. Defeat the same enemy multiple times and fill its pages with all sorts of trivia and helpful information. Opening the diary, press right on the plus control pad or touch the left side of the lower screen to open the map menu. Then tap the diary icon or press the A button. Moon Aid, the Adventurer's Shop facilities, Recovery Item Lab, Combat Item Workshop. Build these facilities and it becomes possible to receive deliveries of their output. Aid from the Moon. You may occasionally receive gifts of these products made by these facilities if you help them to recover and grow. That looks good. Especially since that's going to take 2 hours. Need to swap it back. I'm just trying to get back to town. Stupid potion. Or stupid poison. How many monster bones do I have? 1. Back we go. I might be able to actually beat Red now.
Oh, I'd say we're just getting started. You're not going to disappoint now, are you?
Take this, Red Mage DeRosa.
I am the former leader of the Blood Rose Legion, Red Mage Fiore de Rosa.
He's also much weaker than he was. Thankfully. This is the new asterisk theme. $500 HP. You saw that, right? It did 300 damage. He's totally dead. And that's what Dart is for. Astro Magic level 3. We're Astrologian. We got a Remedy. We got the Red Mage Asterisk.
Ooh, you got me all right.
We won?
You might have at least given us some warning. I was completely unprepared.
I'd hate to take a woman unawares. But at least you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Oh, yes, we did. This is just the power we need. Thank you, Mr. DeRosa.
Seriously? You're thanking him for trying to kill us?
I would quite agree, but it is no less than I would expect of young Master Yu.
Now then, take pity on an old man. I'm going to take a breather. My back's killing me. My young dear, I hope you have many titillating experiences here in this wide desert.
And that's it? ignoring us right up to the end. The pervy old codger.
I'm not really certain that was optional, but I'm going to mark it anyway. You did it! You really did it! Oh, you're the best! And here's your reward, just as promised. 800p. I've heard a real juicy rumor. Do you youngsters want to hear it? Won't take even a moment of your time. What do you say? Want to hear the latest? Here's what everyone's been talking about of late. Sneaky Superstar. Did you hear the latest? A famous star has come to L Campus. Not that anyone would look at her when there's a beauty like me right here in town. But that girl? Seems she's here with some fellow. A secret rendezvous with an unknown man? Sounds pretty juicy if you ask me. Why not drop in on their little meeting, It's supposed to be in that cave to the northwest.
I see. You have my gratitude, young Praline. I thank you for delivering Barbarossa's missive.
Nobutsuma Kamiizumi. Master Nobutsuma Kamiizumi, holder of the Swordmaster asterisk. Leader of the Black Blades of Eternia, and the greatest swordsman in the duchy. He is also master to one of Agnes's friends. His disciples are found across the realm, drawn by his surpassing skill with the blade, and the quiet honor found within his heart. What strange trick of fate has brought him to this land?
What? Commander! He's totally using me! You can't just let this slide!
Diva of the Battlefield, Praline a la mode. Praline a la mode, Diva of the Battlefield, and holder of the Performer asterisk. This former member of the Black Blades went into early retirement after her defeat at the hand of Agnes and her allies. Now she's making a comeback, and judging by her quick return to the top of the charts, her airheaded heir may be just another act. What strange trick of fate has brought her to this land?
A world tour, eh? Then you'll be going by L Campus, where the commander is. Then why don't you give him this for me? Not like you're doing anything better with your time. Yo ho ho.
Not doing anything better! I'm doing a world tour! A world tour!
Mm-hmm. Quite so. I'll be sure to tell him so the next time I see him.
I am a world-famous superstar! Why should I have to come to some lame-o place like this just for him?
Lame, oh? Yes, I suppose you might say that.
No! It's so infuriating! He should be coming to me! Someone get my manager.
Now, remember, young Praline, your mind should be ever still and...
And you there! Yes, you! I see you!
What? She spotted us? We weren't even hiding or anything.
You just had to sneak a peek at the private life of a song and dance superstar, didn't you?
What the heck? Look, I don't speak crazy.
How fantastic! Her murderous intent is near manifest. Do you see that lion-like shade behind her?
Commander, let's smash these sneaky little paparazzi before they blow my cover!
Must we really?
That's funny. There's something I wanted to say. Get back. Oh, I'll get to it later. Okay. Mr. Boone, you. I'm sure they're not weak to anything, but I'll do lightning anyway. 800. Oh boy. Glad I upgraded my gear. Oh, that's fine. There we go. I say that was a good use of my ether. I got an X potion and a high potion. And the Performer asterisk. And the Swordmaster asterisk.
But I'm Praline Alamode, Diva of the battlefield.
You there, young warriors. I apologize for our sudden attack.
Oh, no, it's fine. We shouldn't have been eavesdropping like that.
Thank you for allowing us to salvage some dignity at least. Come now, Praline.
But I'm a superstar. Losing isn't in my contract.
A fine opponent. Most worthy.
Yeah, worthy of a gag.
I believe Jan's voice actor is new, but Nikolai sounds an awful lot like Brave to me, and you, as a viewer let me know, is actually voiced by the same person as voiced Jackal in the last game.
Oh my, this is just terrible. How could things get any worse?
Huh? What's the matter, good madam?
Oh, thank goodness. Can you help me, young man? It's such a disaster. One of the children went off to play in the North Woods yesterday and never came back.
Oh, la vache, that's horrible.
And there have been suspicious characters spotted in those woods of late, if you believe the gossip.
Meaning that there is a chance this youngster has been waylaid by such ruffians.
There's no time to waste then. Let's go, you.
Of course. If anyone can save the child, we can.
Miss Amy, we're all done for the day. We had 2 thievings, 3 brawls, and stole some candy from a baby.
I swear. Just how long are we supposed to keep doing this garbage for?
I know what you mean, boss. Sure, we're supposed to keep people from the shrine, but we're running out of ideas here.
They said they'd be in touch with us soon, but how about a fixed date already?
I just want to get this bogus job over with so I can hurry back to my sweet darling. I bet he's just a-waiting for me with a hot, steamy plate of pancakes. So, what's with the kid? Where'd you pick him up from, huh?
Oh, nah. He was just lost in the woods, so we figured we'd bring him along.
Is that so? Well, all right. Come on, sweet cheeks. Tell good old Auntie Amy where you came from.
I don't wanna. You're scary, lady.
Now look, boss. You went and made him cry.
What are you crying for, Squirt? Wasn't I being nice, huh?
So, we found you, you villains! Hand over the child unharmed!
What the heck are you talking about, kid?
I am the soaring falcon who hunts the enemies of the Orthodoxy, Eugenioja!
And I'm the Blazing Wolf, and your worst nightmare, sister. Jan on guard at your service.
And I, Nikolai Nikolanikov, am known as the Stalwart Oryx.
And don't forget me, Magnolia Arch, Ballbuster Extraordinaire.
We are the Crystal Guard's Three Cavaliers! In the name of Her Holiness, we will strike you down!
I got no idea what you all are yapping about, but I'll take you on if that's what you want.
Imperial Desert Shield, Imperial Desert Staff, and Amy. Weak to lightning, thought so. To water. Oh, she's basically dead. I don't know why I was doing this. Magnolia gained a job level and learned the support ability Divining Rod. Nikolai gained a job level and learned the support ability Full Charge. You gained a job level and learned Astral Magic level 3. Jan gained a job level and learned the support ability Full Charge. I got a Bomb Fragment. And I got the Hawkeye Asterisk.
Victory is ours again! Now, free the child, you scoundrel!
Darn you meddling kids! Take this, why don't you?
Watch out! Are you all right? You're hurt?
You've left your back wide open! I've got you now!
Magnolia!
You!
Come on, boys. Let's pack it in. I'm calling it a day.
What? You sure, boss?
See that? That's our signal. I finally get to go home to my sweet darling.
Roger that.
Looks like you punks will walk away today, but I'll be paying you back for this real good.
Magnolia, are you all right?
I'm perfectly fine, but what about the child? Thank you, miss. Thank you. It looks as though you're fine as well. What a relief.
Well, I'm not. I mean, I am, but promise you won't do anything like that again.
I'm not too worried. I seem to have found myself a white knight.
No. I mean, I was just...
Why am I starting to feel like a third wheel?
Oh, to be young and feel the first stirrings of love again.
I got a play bonus! Cavaliers' first mission set. Phoenix Downs ×3. What am I going to do? Oh, you guys! This is great! I have something I wanted to ask you, all to do for me. Letter for Father. There's this cave even further south than the Temple of Wind. Our dad was headed there and he's never come back. I want to look for him, but it's my job to stay right here. Could you go look for him and give him this letter? He can be a bit difficult, so I'll apologize in advance, but I think you all can handle him. What do you say? Will you do it? Deliver the brothers' letter to their father, 2500 B. So what do you say? I'd really owe you. Yep. Oh, thanks. That's a weight off my shoulders. Letter to father. Oh, you! Thank goodness you're here. There's something I wish to ask of you and Jan. Collect blue crown crimini. Have you ever heard of the blue crown crimini? They grow in the northern woods and my pet loves them. My stores somehow ran dry, so can you get some more for me? The Myconids who live in the northern forest often drop blue crown crimini. You, Jan, please help! Collect 5. I already have that. You think you could do it? Yes. Oh, what a relief. And I thank your friends for helping out as well. Yes? Do you want me to go over the request again, you? Huh? I thought I already had 5. Did they just take all 5 out of my inventory? Oh my, did you really get them all already, you? Thank you very much, and here's a little something for your hard work. I insist! You got something to say to me? What's that? You got a letter for me to me from my boys? Well, let me see here. Seems like I've caused them quite a bit of worry. I've been looking into the strange events that have been going on around these parts lately, but it's been mighty tough to make progress. I'd sure like to ask for your help. Do you think you could find me 4 sandworm skims here in this cave? I'm real sorry for working you like this, but it might just be vital to the town's survival. Please, you've gotta help me. Oh, you got them! Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And would you look at this? It's just as I'd expected. This mark right here, it's a portent. It foretells a coming calamity. Give this letter to my son. I can't go back to the town till I uncover the truth of what's coming to rain down on us. I know I've done nothing but ask favors of you, but it's for the sake of all the souls living in Al Campus. Will you do this last thing for me? Letter to sons. You guys found my dad, right? That's so great to hear. My brother is going to be stoked to hear it too. I can't thank you enough, but here, take this, just like I promised.
Help! Help! Someone please help!
What? Whatever's the matter?
It's the Temple of Wind! It's under attack by a terrible monster!
What is that you say? A monster?
What do you say, you? Looks like I don't even have to ask. That face is saying you can barely hold yourself back.
Ever our fearless leader, always ready to rush into battle, with little regard for safety.
I do hate to ask, Magnolia, but it looks like we'll be needing your strength. Will you aid us?
What? Of course I will. Do you think you even have to ask?
Thank you, Magnolia. Okay, let's go, everyone.
Off we go. The Temple of Wind's a little smaller now, but that's because it's actually inhabited. Oh, the Three Cavaliers! You have come to help us in our hour of need! My sister acolytes have all flown to every city and nation to tell of our predicament and beg for help. Ah, help! You must help! There's a monster of some sort attacking the altar! We are not strong enough to defeat this kind of foe. We cannot even bar it from entering this holy place. That's new. $3,400 health. Lead to light. Not that I have that. And human family. Okay. They adjusted brave in this game, so now you can just say that I want to do something twice by doing that. Why am I using Arrow? I have the Rod of Fire on her. Whatever. Ah! That wasn't too bad. You gained a level. Job levels all around. Earth Drum.
Looks like that's finally done. He was a tough nut to crack.
Done? Are you sure?
Magnolia? What is it?
Perhaps it's nothing.
I hope that's true. Oh, yes, and we should report to Pope Agnes. Your Holiness? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. What is it, you?
The Temple of Wind was under attack by a fearsome beast, but worry not. The fiend is no more.
The Temple of Wind? It was attacked? I've had no report of that.
Well, yes. I'm afraid we had no time to inform you in advance. Time was of the essence, you see. Are you all right, Your Holiness? You look rather pained.
I told you that you were only to investigate in El Campus. Must you always be so reckless?
It wasn't hard.
I was just being intrepid. Right, everyone? We took every... Hey, why are you all avoiding my gaze?
Your Holiness, I can report that everything pretty much went like it always does.
Yes, it went just as one would predict, with Master Yu at the helm.
I suppose that is all I could expect. But you will hear more from me upon your return.
Of course, Your Holiness.
Well, I do thank you all for your hard work on behalf of the Orthodoxy. Especially you, Magnolia. We will prepare a reward worthy of your great deeds.
Oh? Well, thank you, I suppose. I have no doubt it will impress.
I grant the Three Cavaliers a leave to rest and recover from this trial. Enjoy the town before you return.
That's Her Holiness for you.
It seems we will be able to relax for a period. This will be a fine end to our journey.
Did I finish the demo already? I might have.
Yes, enjoy yourselves while you still can. Your death will come all too soon.
Got a play bonus, ambitious Cavalier set. Sounds like the Temple of Wind has been saved. Quite the lot of fuss that was. And you lot had something to do with it, didn't you? Ack, I know you did. And we all do appreciate it. What do you say? Want to hear the latest? Here's what everyone's been talking about of late. The dorm's secrets. It might be hot here in the desert, but I've got a tale that'll have you up in a cold sweat. See, the word on the street is that the dormitories have a special nighttime visitor. No one's seen him, but they say the place is haunted by a ghost. At night you can hear his eerie cries and evil laughter. How about it? Find him and you may end up chilled to the bone.
Get off already, you! I can barely breathe with you hanging on to me like that.
Don't say that!
Master Yu, there are 4 of us here. You have no need to be so afraid.
I am not afraid. You have completely misread the situation, Sir Nikolai.
You? Whatever's the matter?
You didn't know? This guy's totally fearless, except when it comes to heights and ghosts and, well, everything.
Alavas, I had no idea. He's normally so fearless when it comes to bodily harm.
I wish you would all stop blowing it out of proportion. I'm just a little uneasy.
Would you like me to hold your hand?
Would you? I mean, that will not be necessary.
Aren't you all so full of life?
Who goes there? What's that stench? Is that blood? This guy might be trouble.
I am delighted to make your acquaintance. You may call me Geist. The blood-salt exorcist. Geist the Bloody. I was looking for some professor. An entirely boring task. But now, I've found some new quarry. How stimulating.
Quarry? Wait, you mean us? Are you the one who's haunting the dorms?
Shall we begin the night's entertainment? It is going to be a fine eve.
Imperial Desert Blade, and Sniper, and Geist. $3,000 HP for just the minions. That's fun. At least they have weaknesses. Okay, he doesn't have much more health. That's good. Hold it. Oh, the person who does the the sniping position isn't actually a target. Okay. Undo HP. HP reverted to previous turn. Okay, that's fun. Oh, she's not. She wasn't a target, so he hit Geist instead. Okay. Oh, that's fun. He does it on both sides. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. That's the problem with Geist, okay? What he does is, once he knocks down one of your guys, you are never getting him back up. That was nice. Can you not? Ugh. Ha! Yeah, you heal yourself. Who's going down? You. That's fine, I guess. At least it wasn't Magnolia who went down, because Magnolia can actually get herself back up. Well, now she can't. Never mind. Because I don't have any more... Ugh. I might not... I might be getting a game over here. That Desert Sniper is so annoying. Not as annoying as Geist, though. Well, no more sniper. That's good. Saw that one coming. I'm curious. That did not count. Okay. Oh, he's actually letting me keep it. Okay. Surprising. Well, he can't let me keep one, so I'll take it. Yeah, this is what makes Geist annoying, and he never runs out of MP to do this or anything, so... I'm giving him incentive to not heal himself, is what I'm trying to do. But it's not working very well. Ah, he attacked the wrong person. There we go. I have attack items. Time to use them. There we go. Oh, that was awful. And I got an elixir. Okay. And the Exorcist asterisk.
How delightful! What fine prey you turn out to be!
This is most unfortunate. I am thoroughly out of strength.
But he's hurting too. This might be the best shot we've got.
The party has only just begun, and already someone has come to crash?
Well, you see, I can't just sit by and let you run wild over my town.
Wait, isn't that Mr. DeRosa?
Take pity on an old man. You don't want to make me look bad, right? So, how about you just withdraw?
What an inconvenience. But fine, I will take my leave. Death shall come for you soon enough. Yes, it comes for you all. And there is nothing you can do to stop it!
Thank you, DeRosa.
Phew! We would have been in a tight spot without you, Mr. DeRosa. But what are you doing here?
Some of my lovely, young, female students have come to me crying over a frightening intruder. It looks like I saved you right in the nick of time. Feel free to give me a thank you kiss, my sweet.
I'll settle for
Yes,
asking me to
surely
give
you
you a
deserve
heal.
one.
Asking you to give
Will
me a
you?
heal.
Go on.
What? Me?
Or a teleport out, that would also be helpful.
I must say, despite his shameless words and actions, that mage in red seems to be a decent sort of man.
Oh, what a fright, though. Do you suppose that horrifying man really was a ghost?
Probably not.
Maybe yeah, maybe no. You need me to hold your little hand, you?
That won't be necessary.
Alright, so when we come back next time, then we're going to almost certainly finish this up. And then I'm going to see what we're doing for the second half of the stream, or however much is left. By poll. And I might just end up ending early, or swapping to another game that I've currently got going. But at any rate, that's going to be all for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.